Well, we're moving to the agenda. I'll call the meeting to order. Good on the roll call? All right. And I guess first up, we need to welcome the PTO organization and ask if they would like to present us with information.
Yes, they would. Okay.
Thank you all for having us tonight. We just wanted to come and introduce ourselves. We love the staff and students at the elementary school, and we just try to really support and back them to make sure that they all feel loved, and anything they need is we like to try to help them out. Our mission for PTO is helping students rise and teachers thrive the Chief way. And we are completely volunteer driven. We work alongside staff, families, and community members to make sure that the elementary continues to be a great place to learn and grow. We got it going last year. After COVID, it kind of fizzled. And then last year we picked back up. This year we've really gained momentum and getting things going. We started the year with back to school night and did a big pizza fundraiser and membership drive. We do a booth at the Fall Festival and help with Super Kids Day in May. The teachers throughout the year, we do a lot of different activities. On parent-teacher conference, we do the meals. We do the Christmas party. We're the subs and do a little party for the kids while the teachers get to have their own time. And then for Teacher Appreciation Week, we do a lot of different activities throughout the entire week. The students, we do a little first day of school gift, and Friday treat day is something that the kids have really grown to love. Last year we did different snacks each week. This year we've pretty much stuck to popcorn. We have a lot of community sponsors that have stepped up to provide the popcorn for every student and all of the staff at the school. And then we also do state testing gifts and just encouragement for all of the students come state testing time. These are just a small sample of some of the things we do. Our list of goals are long, and we're trying to grow organically in a positive manner at a rate that's sustainable. And just everything we do supports the teachers, celebrates the students, and builds strong school community. I'll turn it over to our Vice President, Caitlin.
These events that we have, they raise money, but they also build and foster relationships within our community. Families, they're able to meet each other, local businesses get involved, and our students see what a community looks like in action. We hold a monthly meeting, we have our minutes and all those things that we're able to share. We invite all those that are able to come if they want to come, and just to help spread the word about our projects and what we're for. Every contribution, big or small, it really makes a difference for the kids. We keep things transparent. We're able to share things with updates and photos and thank yous on our Facebook page. And we're working on coloring pages and sending out thank you notes with the students. And then just kind of sharing things. We have the survey that's gone out. That's, it takes you 2 minutes or so to fill out. We posted that, we shared that, we've texted it to our contacts. If you guys haven't, we encourage you to fill that out for us. And then if you see our sharing on Facebook of our PTO snack donation, our sponsors, and those that are able to help us, we encourage you guys to share those out as well. Natalie.
Okay. If you'll flip your flyer to the back, there are some pictures there. Our goal this year, our main project, is to shade the playground. As you recently probably know, they cut down our trees on the playground, and so we don't have any shade right now. So on hot days, sometimes we need extra drinks, and we just have to make sure we're paying attention to those things. Sometimes the equipment, it doesn't get hot where it's going to hurt them, but it's warmer, obviously, things like that. And so just by adding shade, it'll make recess and outdoor activities safer. and more enjoyable, hopefully. As you can see in the pictures, we have a couple of different mock-ups from different companies that we took. This is our actual playground that we took pictures of, and then they were able to digitally put some ideas out there. So we have lots of good opportunities because our playground is so huge and has lots of room to grow. We've received 3 quotes from different companies, and our goal now is to raise $25,000. To reach it, we are using several different avenues. We have weekly snack day sponsors, we have family events and fundraisers, local business donations, and community input through the survey that Caitlin mentioned earlier. Every dollar hopefully will help get us there. We do still have costs of things when we do the Friday snack days and when we do all the events that Sarah mentioned earlier. So we're trying to, build that bank account so that we can do something good for the school. Anyways, so we just wanted to come and kind of give you guys an outline of what we're working towards and what our goals and hopes are for this school year. That is a big, large amount of money, but we are already on our way, so we have lots of fun plans for the year, and we're hoping that just with more, vision on it, like getting out there and letting you guys know what's going on, and hopefully getting into the minutes of the board meeting and stuff, we will get more exposure and be able to have more support through that. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, you can ask Sarah. And her phone number is on your flyer, so call her. Thank you.
Are you guys set up as a nonprofit?
Yes, so we operate under the Pioneer Spirit Foundation, which encompasses a lot within our community. Yes, go ahead.
Talk to me about a company that does playground equipment that has matching grants.
Okay.
The one that I got the nature park funded through.
Yes.
It was a match, so like I raised $3,500 and they matched $3,500. So that might be something.
And we also have members in all different walks of life. I mean, all parents, and we have a few grandparents even. And that has been a big contribution in different ways. Like Kristen Shepard with Scotty's in Helena, she's gotten so many small business grants and so she's been working hand in hand with Sarah. And that's part of that survey is we need information like that from our community to apply for grants. And so that's kind of why we're pushing that so hard. So anyways, if
Have you guys talked to both banks, all 3 banks?
We have not spoken with all 3. I mean, we'll about the snack days and such, but
Have you
We
talked
kind
to
of
them
wanted
about
to.
this?
not quite yet. We wanted to come and present it to you all so that it's not
No,
getting
I'm
out
just
in the
asking.
community.
We
I'm just
have,
throwing that out.
yeah, I have a running list of businesses and families and things like that that are around the Cherokee area and within the Cherokee community that I'm literally just checking off as they sponsor, as we talk to them, as I get them the information. By sending out the surveys, I went through my whole entire contact list last week, and I came up with 2 other sponsors for Snack Fridays that wanted me to send information on to them. So,
Bryce, while they're standing there, is there any way the school can help out? Donation wise? I'm just asking.
I've been in a meeting with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
we have plans. And he's actually the person who recommended us to come to this meeting and kind of get in the minutes and just get our goal and everything, our plan out there. So
It's a good idea.
yeah, okay, great.
I like that idea.
Okay,
and we've
good.
had one member of the PTO, like, she's went and talked to the paper. We had a little blurb put out, and just, word of mouth just around town about what we're doing, what we're raising the funds for. Just families have donated as well to sponsor Snack Friday with money.
Paper's sitting right there, so you get some more
Yeah.
free advertising.
Okay.
Well, the dollar figure might seem a lot. We do have full faith and hope with the excitement in the community just from getting started. It has been a positive.
Well, I'm gonna throw this out, you might go talk to Walmart,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because since it's for the kids,
Yes.
I'm sure might not be a whole lot, but, every little bit.
Every
helps.
little bit counts. Yes. Thank you all for having us.
You're more than
Thank you for coming. You're welcome to stay. Don't feel like you have to leave.
But you can't.
But you can if you want.
Probably will.
All right, no action needed on number 2. We will move on to number 3, approval of the consent agenda. Is there anything in there, Bryce, you'd like to go over with?
Just if we look at our, monthly encumbrances, we did spend just a little bit out of the building fund. This month, we have some exhaust fans in our science room or science lab that needed to be replaced. They were not working correctly, and with all the chemistry and different things that go on in there, we felt like that was an expense, so that was $4,758. But it was something that needed to be done, and so we had local bills come out, and they took care of that for us. And just some custodial supplies from Brady Industries there. In the general fund, we really haven't had anything out of the ordinary. We did have to pay APS Fire Company to come out and do some inspections and a few other things after the elementary fire alarms
Is that a yearly?
went off.
Is that a yearly?
That one wasn't, they do come out yearly, but
Okay.
I don't think that specific one, it may be part of it.
Okay.
And then Metcalf Land and Lawn, we had them come out and they do some fall spraying for us around campus. Other than that, everything as far as expenditures, basically monthly expenses, bills, utilities, nothing out of the ordinary there. And as far as activity fund reports, I don't think we have any, anything major there. It's kind of, getting ready to start basketball season. We'll have a couple basketball tournaments coming up. Back-to-back weeks, starting next week. And then we'll at least get to host at least one playoff game. And we hope one more after that. So, should be a lot of changes in the activity fund, other than officials and gate coming in for basketball. And treasurer report, if you look at the back sheet, fund balances across the board, kind of holding steady these last couple months here before we get our bigger payments in January. We always see a little bit of a decrease in our general fund amount. But other than that, like I said, across the board, all funds there pretty much kind of holding steady, so good shape.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agendas, items A through F.
I'll second it.
Michael?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Collins?
Yes.
All right. Item number 4, we would invite our principals to give a report if they would like.
I just want to say thank you to our PTO. They really do so much for our building. Friday Treats just makes it a happy place to be, and the smell of popcorn in the building it just makes it a fun Friday for the kids, and they do work hard to make sure that there's people there to do that, and we do really appreciate them working hard for our school and our students. So I just wanted to say thank you for everything they do. In October, before fall break, we had a really great book fair, and it was actually a record-breaking book fair for the fall, so we were excited about that. That gets a lot of new books in our kids' hands, so Mrs. Cudmore does an excellent job with that, and we had a great turnout. We also had our fall festival last Monday, and I think we had about 90 families there, so a really great turnout. We were able to give each student a write and wipe off board as part of our handwriting, new handwriting series, so that they can practice that as part of their literacy. We do that for our Title I night. It was a great night. We had a lot of people turn out. I wanted to mention real quickly that Kindness Day is coming up, and so for Kindness Day, Mrs. Cudmore usually always does a big activity. We've painted rocks in the past, and we usually do like a big activity at the end of the day, just kind of to celebrate togetherness and kindness. And this year we are collecting donations for non-perishable food items that we will pack It started now, and we'll do it all the way up until November 13th, and then students will help pack those bags for families in our community. So lots of great things going on at the elementary. That's about it.
At the high school and junior high are following along with the food drive. I can remember being a kid, we always did food drives every year. Ms. Tucker approached me last week about it, and I said, I think it's a great idea, so we're gonna do a food drive till November 13th, same thing. We're gonna have class competitions to see which one can get the most items. And I think we've got plans for the class winner. I'm not gonna put that out there yet, because I don't know if she posted that, but there will be plans for the winner, class winner. And kind of the same thing is, whoever in our community, our school community needs it, is kind of what we're gonna use it for. I think Ms. Tucker might have posted a list of items on our website, so if anybody's curious, you can look there and see the main items that we are asking for here. Also, right before fall break, we had parent-teacher conferences. I think we had a decent turnout. I'd like to thank the 4-H officer team for providing meals for the teachers on the second night of parent-teacher conferences. That's always a nice thing when they can come down and grab something to eat and go back to their classes, so they did provide a meal one night for us. Also, Regional 1 Act. We were the 1 Act champions of regionals. They also won the Tech Award and had 4 regional all-stars: Cash Cantelli, Katie Doss, Dawson Schombacher, and Casey Sheldon. They left today and honk out at 10 o'clock for State 1 Act. They perform in the morning at 9:05. So, if you can make it, that's great. I don't know when. I'm sure when they get back, he'll give me times for community performances. We do that every year. I don't know the details on that yet, but when we do know that, we'll get those out. A couple weeks ago, I had the chance to take the 8th grade team of Aubrey Cudmore, Montana Ledford, Case Littlefield, and Colton Ream to Oklahoma City. They won the 8th grade division of the I can't ever say this right, Co-Opreneur Day held in OKC. This event is through the OAEC and AC, and it's a statewide event. Cherokee's now had back-to-back champions. Our kids were very professional. They looked the part, they acted the part, they did awesome. And when they walked in the room, everybody took notice, so it was pretty cool to see. We have a Veterans Day Assembly coming up November 11th at 9:30 in the auditorium. That's next Tuesday. The last regular season football game will be this Thursday. It's senior night. It's also a big night because I believe Mr. Schombacher, whoever wins Thursday night's the district champ, so we need a lot of support. Come out, cheer loud. And so, like he said, we'll host at least one home football game the week after. We'll know after Friday, probably after Friday who we play. So that's exciting. Junior high basketball tournament starts next week through the Booster Club, and we'll play games Monday, Thursday, Saturday. So you can come watch junior high basketball. Last week we celebrated Red Ribbon Week, reminding everyone to stay drug-free and make healthy choices with a blend of daily celebrations and public service announcements. I want to thank all our teachers and Miss Jordan that put that together. We had a lot of fun last week. We had duck hunts, we had rock, paper, scissors tournaments, we had trivia day, we had an Uno day, and what was the other one? I'm forgetting one. Clue. We had a clue. We had somebody toilet paper my office. We had to figure out who did it, and they really toilet papered my office. Unbeknownst to me, I walked down and it was full of toilet paper. So they had a lot of fun. Everybody had a great time with that. Also, Garrett Ketterman qualified for the Class A Boys State Cross Country Meet. They ran a week and a half ago, or a week ago Saturday, I believe. So that's always a good accomplishment to qualify for anything in state. So, as I always say, I'm sure I left plenty out. Download our app. Ms. Tucker will keep you up to date.
Thank you very much. All right, item number 5. Discussion vote to approve the 2026 board meeting dates.
Most of these will just correspond with what we did the past couple of years. There are a few there that are not Mondays, those are Tuesdays. And most of those are because there are activities, ball games, which I know involve several of our members here on the board. So we've tried to put those on Tuesday. A couple of these are just, I think there's one or two that might be a week later if it falls on the first, just so we can get some paperwork and bookwork, payroll, things like that other than that, these dates just kind of correspond with what we've done the last couple of years.
Well, I'll make the motion number 5 to approve.
I'll second.
Michael,
Yep.
Poe,
Yes.
Collins.
Yes.
All right. Item number 6, superintendent's report.
I don't have much, I just kind of want to echo what Mrs. Patterson said about the PTO. I think they've done a really good job, kind of taking the initiative on this. I know one of them mentioned we took out the trees, those were about to fall down and branches were falling off, so it was more of a safety thing than anything, the reason we took those trees out, not to take away shade. But I think they've done a good job with this. I think this is a good initiative, a good project, and I think we're going to have a lot of people that get behind them on that. The new state superintendent has indicated, as we kind of suspected, that we will be having state testing. We talked about that earlier in the year, that was under the old regime, that may go away. And there was a lot of question marks about that, whether that was really going to happen, but we did get notification, I believe, last week that we will be having state testing, just as we have in the past, and we kind of expected that. We are still using different programs to do benchmark testing, which I think is a really good deal because it helps us track students' progress throughout the year, gives us better data so that we can make better informed decision, and then that way we're not just going off state test assessment data. So we will be doing the benchmark testing, but we will also be doing state testing at the end of the year too. So other than that, have you heard, we are very busy. We got a lot of great things going on, the food drive. We've had other donations from other people reaching out to help some families that are in need right now. And so just community continues to give and be supportive of everybody. So great day to meet you.
All right, awesome. I don't think there's any new business. Item number 8, adjournment.
I'll make a motion number 8 to adjourn.
Second.
Michael,
Yep.
Poe,
Yes.
Collins.
Yes.